Welcome back to the Revolution. And believe it or not, that's the second to the last time you're gonna have to hear me say that. It's funny. I get people that meet me at the seminars and they go, "Hey, welcome back to the Revolution." That's okay, I don't mind. So, as we start to wrap up our educational series, one of the things that I really want to emphasize for you today is engagement. Engaging in your young living community. I got to tell you, we have had so many people come to our events and at the end of the night come up to one of us and say, "Thank you. Thank you so much, because I have been taking so much you know what from my friends and family about these essential oils, and here I feel supported. Here I don't feel like some crazy person." And that's part of it, right? Part of it is being part of a bigger community, a network of people that are like-minded and don't look at each other like you got three heads. The other piece, of course, is learning and deepening your knowledge of how to use essential oil and essential oil products in your everyday life. And so there's three different levels of things that I really want to emphasize for you to try and engage in. Number one, are online resources, right? Have you gone and become, gotten an account set up with Life Alchemy Living? Have you become like on our Facebook page so that you are made aware of all of the different online events that we have, right? This is important because these are available to you completely free as part of our team, okay? The second thing are local events. No matter where you are, even if you do not live geographically near the wonderful ocean state of Rhode Island, there are probably events locally in your area, and you are able to attend some of those. Yes, some of them are closed because they're whatever, but many of them are open. And certainly if you live in the Rhode Island, Northern Connecticut, Southern Massachusetts area, I mean, you are really close. Nothing is far in New England, right? And you need to go onto the events page in Life Alchemy Living and find out where the live local events are being held. Okay? So that's local. Local meaning our online stuff and meaning our geographic stuff. The second level is regional corporate events. If you go onto the Young Living website and you click on member resources and go down, there's a tab that says events, okay? And you can go in there and you can see a calendar of events that what's happening locally. Now, I gotta tell you, we have never, other than the time that Susan and I actually paid to have Gary Young come here, and that was to raise money for the World Peace Caravan, we've never had an event in Rhode Island that was corporately sponsored because we're a relatively small state. However, there are events in New Jersey every month. There are events in Massachusetts and Boston on an occasion. There have been events in Maine, in Portland, Maine area. Now, that might seem like, oh my gosh, but come on, folks, we're talking 3-hour drive. And corporate events are special. Not only do they bring a whole bunch of product there and you can get it at a reduced rate and free shipping, which is wonderful, you stock up on your Ningxia then, but you know, it's just wonderful to have these corporate people come, the level of education, the level of information, these, you know, they bring in doctors and athletes and all these different people to share this information with us. It's fantastic and it's a blast, right? We usually make a whole event around it. We carpool, sometimes we'll get hotel rooms and spend the night. So it's like, I gotta tell you, I mean, my Young Living peeps are like my family now. It's really become amazing. So that's the second level. And then the third level is the convention. And convention is just special. I have now been to 5 Young Living conventions, and each one of them has gotten more and more incredible. I might have mentioned to you that the very first Young Living convention I went to, which was just 20 days after, not even, like 17 days after Susan and I had started our Young Living business, and we don't mess around, we just go for it. And there were like 1,200 people there. The next year, there were like 2,000 people. The next year, there were 6,000 people. The next year, there were 9,000 people. Last year, there were 20,000 people, and they actually had to do 2 back-to-back weeks because the company blew up so much, and they couldn't secure a place in the time frame needed to house and have the capacity for it. This next one, we're expecting 30,000 people, and it's held in Utah, Salt Lake City, which is great because guess what? There's Farm Day, where you get to go out to the Young Living Farm in Mona and not only see this, I mean, it's like a theme park. It's incredible. But more important, you get to actually witness the distillation, the fields, the lavender fields, the clary sage, the melissa. You get to see this firsthand. And you get to be educated. The seminars at convention are incredible. The events at convention are incredible. And every single person who has ever come to an event, even if you have no intention of ever doing anything from a business perspective, you come back from that event so fired up about living a Young Living lifestyle that it will absolutely change your life. And the best thing about it is they make it affordable. I mean, convention is usually anywhere between $180 and $250. That's for 4 or 5 days, folks. That's including all of your seminars, your farm day. Okay, yep, you got to pay for your hotel, your food, your travel. But it is so worth every single minute of that experience. So plug in. That's what today's all about. As we wrap up this series, we're not going to be bothering you on a regular basis. We're going to send out like 1 email a month for you just to give you an update on the important things. So we're leaving it in your hands to plug in to the resources so that you continue with your journey, you continue to be able to get the answers you want, and you continue to deepen your connections with your Young Living community regardless of where you live geographically. So I hope you're going to take that next step, and I hope you join us. If you have any questions about that, certainly reach out to us. You know I've got our email address at the end of every single one of these videos. Let us help you make sure that you get the best possible support and experience with your Young Living membership. Okay? So I'll see you tomorrow for our final episode.